Hi Pisces, my name is Leslie and I'm starting a tarot channel. So welcome to my channel. This is my first sign specific readings. So I started with Virgo since yesterday was the last day of Virgo season and today is the first day of Libra season. So happy Libra season. And yeah, this is pretty low budget right now while I just get comfortable doing this thing. So I've been called to do some readings because the great tarot readers ahead of me that I'm so thankful for. So let's get into this reading. We're just going to do pretty basic. We're going to do some theme cards from the Oracle. Then we're going to do a past, present, and future. Going to have an overall energy. We're going to clarify all of that, get some advice, and another Oracle message. So yeah, Spirit, what is the theme for this reading? What is the theme, sorry y'all, for this reading? What is the theme for this reading? For Pisces. What messages do we have for Pisces for this Libra season? It's fall, y'all. Now everybody's into their pumpkin spice and pumpkin pie. I know I like pumpkin pie. All right. What are the themes for this reading, Spirit, for Pisces? Let's get two more cards out here for Pisces. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have responsibility and balance with the squirrel. Number 23 may mean something to you. We have the owl, caution and wisdom. We have card number 31, withdrawn and secretive. And we have the rat with purge and simplify. So, interesting themes tonight with kind of, you know, not like puppies and rainbows. So, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. So there could be someone that you're feeling is withholding. You might be thinking of simplifying your life, creating some balance. I'm definitely getting some fear-based thinking. So let's dig into this. What is the past, present, and future for Pisces? Past, present, and future. All right. And the overall energy. Oof. Yeah. The overall energy is the Ten of Swords. I have to cover her up because she's too risque for YouTube. This is the end of a cycle, the completion of some cycle that has been very painful. I'm hearing you found out the truth and it must have hurt like a sword in the back. In the past, we have the Magician. This is about manifesting, creating something. This can also be about illusions, secrets, manipulation, magic. But it can also be about manifesting, so. In the present, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It actually came out reverse, which I don't do reversals normally, but you know, I just kind of go with the flow. We're always growing and evolving, right? My earring is stuck in my hair. Okay. In the future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is working on something. This could be creating stability. This could be, you know, working to save money, working towards stability, school. Definitely money is standing out here. Well, I'll say, excuse me. Stability, earth energy, pentacles, which could be money, and I said money. It could be money. That, again, is similar to the themes that I was just doing with the Aquarius reading, so you might want to check that out if this has to do with an Aquarius or if you have that in your chart. But we're going to dig in here and clarify these cards, find out a little bit more about what's going on here. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Sure, why is the Ten of Swords here for the overall energy for Pisces? Why is the Ten of Swords here? The sun is going down. And definitely an ending. Putting something to rest. All right, so the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords. 10 is here again with the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the 6 and the 4. So definitely the end of something. There could be some kind of public knowledge of something that, some sort of twist of fate. But it's been very painful. You may be in the public eye, trying to, you may have some sort of loss here as well within the public eye is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's clarify the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? What's the Magician here? Magician is clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Death card. And the Five of Cups. Yeah, I see a loss here. Some sort of strong connection. It could be a connection with yourself. This could be about self-doubt. I see a lot of emotions. I feel a lot of emotions and potentially depression. Maybe that's something that you struggle with. But in the past, I feel like there was some kind of illusion. I feel like the Seven of Swords. Something else needs to be out here, but something wasn't what it seemed. What is this Ace of Pentacles in the present? What is the Ace of Pentacles here? What is the Ace of Pentacles here? Oof. We have the Three of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Cups. I'm just not getting good vibes here. I'm just getting like heartbreaker vibes over here. And infidelity. Someone's like playing with somebody's mind. And it's not what things are not what they seem, is what I'm getting. This is not for everyone. So I'm just going to say that. But I'm just getting these blah, like I said, these kind of downer vibes here. But that's been kind of the thing tonight. Interestingly, I'm not seeing like the moon or other cards that really indicate like deception. But something feels really off here. Something feels really off. Somebody's doing somebody not right. What is this Eight of Pentacles in the future? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice card, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like there's protection around you, or, you know, maybe you're in the future protecting yourself. Some kind of truth is going to come out about, I'm getting some kind of work situation. I feel like this person potentially that you're, is this another person? Maybe this isn't another person. Maybe this is about you. Maybe this is about you. could be not being real with yourself. You could be deceiving yourself about something. But here in the future, I see you fighting to make this right, or somebody's fighting to make this right. There could be a legal situation, but that's not for everyone. I'm not really getting that here outside of the Justice card. It seems more about advocating for yourself in the future. This could be about self-love and, you know, you might need to have a come to spirit meeting with yourself or someone in your family. It could be about a connection. But the more I get through this, the more I feel like you've been hurt by something and you're withholding. You're withholding. Something. So, hopefully that makes sense, and we'll get some advice. Please let me know if it makes sense. I've been reading for myself for a long time. So please let me know what resonates. Or if it doesn't resonate. All I say is just no hate here. What is the advice, Spirit? No hate on this channel. Well, the devil just flipped over. And we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Sorry this isn't the best reading, Pisces. Let's see advice. I feel like you may have an opportunity that you're not seeing or you're avoiding, or you're not telling somebody about a new beginning. You're keeping things a secret. The advice is with this devil, 5 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. I feel like the advice is to be accountable and be responsible, whether that's you or someone else that needs to be accountable and responsible. Maybe you need to hold someone else accountable and responsible. And I know that's not easy for Pisces. I don't think. There's a lot of emotional, you know, water energy here, but there's also this avoidant, deceptive, but not deceptive. I feel like maybe there's like opportunities that you're just kind of like, oh. Could be. Again, this is going to be different for everyone. So let's get an oracle card. I'd say get out of your own way here. Or someone needs to get out of your way. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. What is the oracle message here for Pisces? What's the oracle message here for Pisces? All right. We have Cosmic Journey. Let me read that. One of the great quests in life is the undertaking of the cosmic journey, the journey from perception into reality. When we are born, we are deeply connected to who we are, but soon we learn that in order to survive, we must adapt. If you have pulled this card, then you're being called to peel back one or many of these layers formed under our need to survive. Compassion, forgiveness, and grace will be necessary on this journey for yourself and for those who have been interwoven into your life. Okay, we're going to do a surprise oracle as a shout out to the East Coasters, because I've been doing this with most of the readings. I forgot on a couple, but a friend a long time ago gave me a cryptid deck. I don't know where it came from. It was just the deck, 2122 on the clock. But it's definitely like East Coast cryptids and, you know, highly focused on the Appalachian Mountains. So I just want to give a shout out because that's where I'm from. So we're going to do this cute little cryptid message. I'm going to throw these in occasionally, but I love these cards. And what is the message for Pisces? We got Knobby. 1978, Carpenter's Knob, North Carolina. There's 3 parts to this. Count the signs. The second part is uniting, building community. And the third part is arm yourself, always be ready. Wow. Give them the state of the world these days. That's where my mind goes. But this is Knobby. So again, it says count the signs, uniting, building community, whoop, whoop, and arm yourself, always be ready. So thank you so much, Pisces. I hope this resonated. Please send me a message, like, subscribe, follow me. I guess following isn't a thing on YouTube, but yeah. All right. Have a great day. Have a great night and see you soon. Peace.